Susan Lucci turns back time in mini dress, deemed inspiration. Iconic soap star Susan Lucci just showcased her age-defying body in a mini dress, with fans and followers deeming her an inspiration. So, where was the 79-year-old headed? Keep reading for more details and to see the snaps. It is hard to believe that Susan Lucci will be 80 this year. That is likely because she is a cultural icon. She starred on All My Children for decades and then poked fun at herself and her character on Hot in Cleveland. Lucci was also known for being nominated for a Daytime Emmy a whopping 18 times before finally winning. She has been through her own pain, as her husband, Helmut Huber, passed away after 52 years in 2022. Moreover, she has had health issues, but she is still living her best life and showing that age means nothing. Now, Lucci has stepped out for a nice Italian dinner, but fans and followers gushed over how young and youthful she looked. Moreover, they praised her for being such an inspiration in her mini dress, absolutely fearless and defying time. She donned her iconic caramel locks and a blue, yellow, and teal off-the-shoulder dress that accentuated her slim frame. Surrounding her were longtime friends, helping her make these core memories. Immediately, fans and followers chimed in on Susan Lucci's photos with love and admiration. "I love to see you living your best life, and also how you share real-life info of how we move on after we go through something very difficult. Keep shining, you're definitely an inspiration." Ah, how special. I hope you all have a wonderful time. Best wishes to all. Susan, you look stunning as always. Love that blue on you. This is awesome. Keep the momentum going and have a great time every moment, every day. Looking beautiful as always, Susan Roman 20. From another angle, Susan Lucci also struck a pose in the same dress, but on a New York City staircase. However, she had her hair clipped up and looked equally as beautiful. Fans commented on how she makes every place she walks a red carpet. They were in awe of her beauty, and it seems like they will always appreciate a good Lucci photo op. Are you a Susan Lucci fan, and what do you think of her at almost 80? Let us know in the comments below. Susan Lucci turns back time in mini dress, deemed inspiration. Susan Lucci has once again reminded fans why she remains one of television's most enduring style icons. The longtime star recently turned heads in a chic mini dress look that had admirers celebrating not only her fashion sense, but also the confidence and energy she continues to bring to every public appearance. For many fans, the moment felt like Susan was turning back the clock. At an age when Hollywood often places unnecessary expectations on women to fade into the background, Lucci continues to make the opposite statement. Her latest look quickly became a talking point, with fans describing her as an inspiration and praising the way she carries herself. Lucci, best known for her legendary role as Erica Kane on All My Children, has spent decades in the spotlight. Yet rather than allowing time to define her, she has consistently embraced each chapter of her life with confidence. That attitude was on full display in her latest fashion moment. The mini dress was stylish without appearing forced, perfectly complementing Lucci's polished public image. Her overall appearance demonstrated something fans have come to appreciate about her. She knows how to make an entrance while remaining unmistakably herself. Social media reactions reflected that admiration. Fans celebrated her youthful energy and sophisticated sense of style, with many focusing less on the outfit itself and more on what Lucci represents. For longtime viewers who watched her dominate daytime television, seeing Lucci continue to command attention can feel nostalgic. Erica Kane was famous for her glamour, confidence, and larger-than-life personality, and some of that same spirit remains visible in Lucci today. But the real story isn't simply that Susan Lucci looks fantastic in a mini dress. It's the message behind the moment. Lucci has become an example of how confidence doesn't have an expiration date. Her appearance challenges the idea that women must dress or behave differently simply because they reach a certain age. Instead, she appears comfortable embracing fashion, beauty, and individuality on her own terms. That is likely why the reaction has been so enthusiastic. Over the years, Lucci has spoken openly about maintaining an active lifestyle and taking care of herself. Her approach has never seemed to be about chasing youth at any cost. Instead, she has emphasized feeling strong, staying active, and enjoying life. That distinction matters. There is a major difference between trying desperately to look younger and simply refusing to let age dictate how you live. Lucci's latest appearance seems to fall firmly into the second category. Fans have also watched her navigate personal highs and difficult moments throughout her long career. She has experienced the pressures of fame, the demands of daytime television, and the challenges that come with remaining in the public eye for generations. Through it all, she has maintained a recognizable sense of elegance. Her fashion choices have become part of that identity. Whether appearing on television, attending an event, or sharing a glimpse of her life with fans, Lucci understands how powerful personal style can be. The mini dress moment, therefore, feels like another chapter in a much larger story. It also highlights the changing conversation around aging in entertainment. Hollywood has historically been criticized for treating women differently as they grow older, particularly when it comes to beauty, fashion, and visibility. Women have frequently been expected to become less glamorous and less daring with age. Lucci appears to have little interest in following that script. Instead, she continues to demonstrate that confidence can become even more compelling with experience. Her fans seem to agree. Many have praised her for being a positive example for women who don't want to feel restricted by conventional expectations. Calling her an inspiration isn't simply about her appearance. It is about the attitude she projects. There is something powerful about seeing a woman who has spent so many years in the spotlight remain enthusiastic about fashion and life. And perhaps that is the biggest reason the latest images resonated. Susan Lucci isn't trying to recreate the past. She is bringing the confidence of her past into the present. That is an important distinction. The actress has already achieved what many performers can only dream of, an iconic television legacy. Her portrayal of Erica Kane made her a household name and earned her a lasting place in pop culture history. Yet decades later, she continues to find ways to connect with audiences. The latest fashion moment is proof that her appeal has never depended entirely on one character or one era. Instead, it comes from Lucci herself. Her ability to remain stylish, energetic, and confident has allowed her to maintain a relationship with multiple generations of fans. Older viewers may remember her from All My Children, while younger admirers may know her through interviews, appearances, and social media. That cross-generational appeal is increasingly rare. The response to her mini dress appearance also serves as a reminder that confidence can be contagious. When public figures embrace themselves without apology, audiences often respond positively because the message feels bigger than fashion. It becomes about freedom. Freedom to dress how you like, freedom to celebrate your appearance, freedom to enjoy getting dressed up, freedom to ignore arbitrary rules about what someone should wear at a particular age. Lucci's latest look appears to embody exactly that philosophy. Of course, fashion trends will continue to change. What is considered daring today may be completely ordinary tomorrow, but confidence never really goes out of style. That may be the true lesson behind the reaction to Susan Lucci's latest appearance. She didn't simply wear a mini dress. She reminded fans that getting older doesn't mean becoming invisible. Instead, it can mean becoming even more comfortable with who you are. For Susan Lucci, the spotlight has been part of her life for generations. Yet somehow, she continues to make familiar territory feel fresh. Her latest appearance has sparked admiration because it combines nostalgia with something much more current: the celebration of women refusing to let age determine their confidence. And if fans' reactions are any indication, Lucci has once again delivered exactly what audiences have come to expect from her: glamour, confidence, and a reminder that style truly has no expiration date. After decades in Hollywood, Susan Lucci isn't trying to turn back time. She's